They have it in their house, but they're not even using it. No shit. Yeah, bro, I could just look in the mirror. I could just see that I'm progressing. You know, I may risk losing muscle, may lose test, but it is what it is. Alright, so what is up, YouTube? My name is Penuti. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 3 most important tech that I use to actually get shredded. These 3 items that I use actually allowed me to go from being overweight to losing 40 kg of fat in only 6 months. Now, you're probably thinking this is crazy. There is no cheat code. The only way to achieve your dream physique is to be disciplined. And that is true. I would be suffering and had the hardest time to achieve my physique if you remove these 3 items. If you come to me right now, put a gun to my head and tell me that I can never use these 3 items for the rest of my life, I will have the hardest time to actually get shredded. And I'm not exaggerating. And if you're not using these tips right here or these items, you will have a hard time to actually become shredded. Stay tuned to the last item because to me, in my opinion, the last item is the most important item. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is going to be your phone. Alright, I already know you guys are gonna get stressed out and wondering what am I talking about. But here's why my phone is actually super important when it comes to becoming jacked and fit. It's not about the phone, it's about what the phone has. My phone has this app called MyFitnessPal. I am not sponsored by them, nor do I really care. It's more about the fact that I personally use this app and I believe that this app is good. And I'll tell you guys the truth, there's no reason for me to lie. But this phone has my calorie tracking app, which I use every day and I've been using for nearly 5 years. Without this app, I would never be able to achieve my physique because this app allows me to control my daily calorie intake, my protein intake, my carb intake, and my fat intake. This allows me to be consistent. Without being consistent, you're gonna fail in the sport. This sport requires consistency in order to achieve your dream. Let's just say you're progressing really well by eyeballing, but then all of a sudden you fail to, get in the right amount of calories and then you eat terribly for 3 days. All that progress that you made to lose that body fat will go away quickly. Do not underestimate how hard it is to do great in the sport without being consistent. So I highly recommend, we all have phones or even iPads. You are watching this YouTube video from somewhere, use your phone and get MyFitnessPal or any tracking app out there. I am not sponsored by them. I just believe in the app a lot. I believe that these apps are so useful and without it, I would struggle. And if you remove it from me today, it would be very hard for me to continue on and actually achieve my prime physique. I'm sure you could do it. I'm sure there's a way to do it without the app. Nothing is impossible, but it's just so hard to do so. Item number 2 is going to be my weighing scale. I already know this is gonna be controversial. No shit. We all know this, but there are so many people that I've spoken to, and it actually drives me nuts how many people tell me this, but they don't even have a weighing scale, nor do they use one if they have in the house. This is outrageous because without weighing yourself, without knowing how much you weigh is awful because let's just say you believe that your calorie maintenance should be 4,000 calories. Let's just give a number right here. You could be gaining so much of weight that you will not understand it because you're not weighing yourself. Weighing yourself allows you to fine-tune things. Let's give a better example. You want to lose weight at a steady pace. You believe that 3,000 calories is your cutting calories. You are eating 3,000 calories, all right? You're doing well, but you're not weighing yourself, all right? But in reality, 3,000 calories is actually too little for you and you're losing so much of weight, probably a kilo every other day, which is awful for you. Your testosterone will drop, your hormones will just tank, and you'll be losing muscle. Weighing yourself every day is important to make sure you're progressing slowly and at a linear progression. I always weigh myself every single morning right after I piss. I write down everything on my notes app, how much I weigh every single day. It is something that's important, and I have bought multiple scales at my girlfriend's house, this other place, these places, because without weighing myself, it's gonna be so hard to understand if I'm progressing at all. Last but not least, this is the most important one. You could argue with me saying, okay, I could track my calories without the app. I'll just write it down on a piece of notebook and do the math then. It's a pain in the ass, but I could do it. You could argue with me about the weighing scale. Yeah, bro, I could just look in the mirror. I could just see that I'm progressing. I may risk losing muscle, may lose test, but it is what it is. Fine. But this is the item that I use that actually allowed me to have abs in 2 weeks because of the fact that I had full control. This is the final one. This is the most important, my food scale. You see, the food scale is the most important because it allows you to actually have the exact unit of calories by weighing that thing instead of eyeballing. Eyeballing is the most terrible thing you could do because when you eyeball, you are guessing. You could be off by hundreds of calories. You could be off by 20, 50 grams of protein. Using a food scale allows you to have full control on what you're consuming, the calories that's going inside you, so you know exactly how many calories you're eating, and these numbers can affect you to gain weight or lose weight. Say you want to lose weight, right? Without a food scale, who knows if you're losing weight? You could be in a calorie surplus because you don't know what you're doing. Or you could be in a 1,000 calorie deficit, which will kill your test and eat your muscle. So these items right here are crucial. Now, again, could you survive without it? Sure, you could survive without it. But if you're someone like me that's trying to achieve a low body fat physique, that has maintained a low body fat physique in the past, that is right now, I'm in my bulk state, I'm trying to cut down to 98 kg, 10% body fat, I will not be able to do this easily without these 3 items right here. Probably wouldn't be able to achieve this look at all without these items because they're so important and they help so much. So if you're someone struggling that doesn't know why you're not losing weight, ask yourself, do I have these 3 items right here? Am I even using these 3 items right here? Is it in my house? You gotta ask yourself these questions. If you're one of those few people, and listen, I was surprised, many people that I know don't even use a weighing scale, which is crazy to me. Food scale, I understand. MyFitnessPal, I understand. But a weighing scale, they have it in their house, but they're not even using it. So if you're those individuals, make sure you buy at least a food scale and a weighing scale. MyFitnessPal is relatively free. I'm sure there's other apps that are free as well. And start using it. It is very simple. I can make a video talking about how I use MyFitnessPal if you want. All you gotta do is comment down below. But yeah, these are the 3 items that I use that I can't live without when it comes to getting shredded. So if you are someone that is struggling with this, comment down below. We always answer everyone. Now today is an important day because I'm gonna be hitting a back and bicep workout. I'll still show you guys what I do for back and biceps as a bonus part, and also my post-workout meals. So let's get to that part of the video right now.
Oh, is it what have you done to me? As the dark energy flows from inside of me, inside of me. What do you see?
Alright, so that's the end of the YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something. So these 3 items are the items that I use to actually lose weight. Without these items, I would have the hardest time to achieve my goals and actually lose weight. I recommend all my friends to use these items. Everyone that's struggling, that's starting out, to get these items. If you don't have these items and you're struggling, chances are not having those items are holding you back. So I would recommend you go to the store and you buy it right now. Best investment ever. The new YouTube schedule is going to be Sunday every single day with potential fuller videos between. Next video will be coming out on Sunday. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. We always answer everyone. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. It does allow us to make better quality videos, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace, boys.